Alright, what's up, guys? The last attempt I scrapped because it was garbage, but it's still funny, so I want to talk about what happened. Essentially, I was on the first level, actually on the second level because it was a shop, and there was a shotgun, and you know my rule, there's a shotgun on the second level, I'll make it a shopkeeper run. But then, despite the fact that when I started recording, I went out to the living room right in front of my parents and I said, I put the dogs in the bedroom. They're not going to be in the rec room with me because it's not nice to have them in here while recording. And yeah, so if you need them, they're in there. Don't open the door. I'm busy. So then my mom, like, just during that last session, midway through, opens the door and says, "Where are the dogs?" And I'm like, "In the bedroom." Like I said, it's not very hard. And she's like, "Oh, okay." Leaves the door open, opens the bedroom door for the dogs to take them outside. They see that the rec room door's open, and then they run in here, start making a massive commotion. I tell them to get out. Mom gets mad at me because I'm like, "What the crap are you doing? Why are they in here? Do you know how to listen?" And then I paused the recording and the game for like 2 minutes, got back to it because the ghost was trying to kill me. Started recording again, walk 2 steps into the next level, drop down to the bottom, forget that I killed a shopkeeper, get blasted. And overall it was like a minute long. Freaking ridiculous. The crap I do, I make it so easy. I walk out and I say, "I am recording now." This is very simple. Everybody talks about how teenagers are oblivious and stuff, and I am pretty gosh dang oblivious. I'm aware of this. Like, I will be walking down the sidewalk, and I will not even notice that there are streets on the, streets on the cars on the streets and stuff. Of course, I'm not in the road, so it's not, like, danger to me, but it's like, I won't notice because I'm dumb. That worked in my favor, wow. But that's not something you can just get mad at a specific person about because everybody does it. Like, they get mad at me for being oblivious. Well, look who didn't listen when I explained. Why do I even bother explaining? You know, it's like common sense, rule number 1. I don't know, that's just my problem with people. I tend to think about things too logically. I never really think about how somebody else would think about something. I just look at the facts and I break it down and I explain the facts and I don't really say what they mean because I figure that should be common sense, right? This happens, so ergo, this happens and this happens. You can draw your own conclusion, right? Is that too hard? But I don't know. Like, some people be like, "Why did you do this?" And I'm like, "Well, that was a logical choice because," and then I'll explain the logic. And like, sometimes it'll sound like a bad choice at first, and everybody's like, why would you think about it that way? Like, this is just a hypothetical scenario, but like, if some of my friends were like, if we were getting chased by zombies, and which of us would get stuck, would you not go to save? And my mind would instantly go, who offers the least help to the group? I don't care what kind of help they can offer. I mean, I don't care how good of a friend they are or anything, but who would do the least? Yep, I'm not gonna help them. And everybody's like, "Dang, Dylan, how can you say that?" And I'm like, I don't know. Because it's the truth. And that's how you think about things. What the fuck? Okay. I don't know. In my opinion, it's a good thing to question yourself always, because we always like to think of ourselves. The human brain works in 2 ways. We'll either look at ourselves in the absolute negative or the absolute positive. Arrogance or self-hatred, you know? Like, being emo is just being emotional, which is just, generally, hating most of your features and not seeing the good in you. You need, people to tell you what's good about you because, gosh dang it, there is good in everybody. Contrary to popular belief. Even if you're like Jeffrey Dahmer, there's probably something good about you. Maybe he was freaking good at art or some crap. Hitler, bad person, brilliant strategician. I don't know what the word for that is. You know, it's like everybody has a. Are you freaking kidding me? Everybody has stuff like that. And then there's looking at yourself in the absolute positive, which is where, you know, you're arrogant. You don't see the flaws in yourself. I know a few good people like that. And then there are some people who are kind of in between. And in my opinion, the best way to look at it is to always look for flaws in yourself, but not complain about them. Instead, look for what you can do to fix them, or like make yourself a better person. Like I'm constantly doing that. Like I'll be watching my videos sometimes and I'm like, man, that's kind of annoying. I keep making a dumb noise with my mouth. I need to stop doing that, and I'll try and, you know, work on improving myself for the future because I want to be the best me that I can be. It seems like common sense, you know? And some people will actually view that as a negative, the fact that I'm constantly trying to improve. It's like, how is that bad? I'm admitting there's a problem with me, and I'm trying to fix it. There's not a possible way that is a bad thing. You know? Maybe I guess some people are viewing it like, oh, you think you're better than us because you see your own flaws? No! I guarantee there's things that are wrong with me that I'm not seeing, you know? But there's a difference between criticism and there's a difference between constructive cynicism. I mean, I got that mixed up. There's a difference between constructive criticism and destructive cynicism. Like, if you just talk about how much something sucks and how much you, like, sucks balls and should die, that's destructive cynicism. That's not offering any good. This is like, yeah, I'm sorry, but you're a faggot. Die. No, but you're not helping anybody. You're not helping yourself. You're not helping them. But a constructive criticism is like, dude, sometimes you can just be really overbearing, and it just kind of gets to me. Try and, like, respect other people's, you know, space, you know? That's constructive. That's how you improve. That's how you become a better you. And I feel like there needs to be more of that in the world. And oh, lady died. And then maybe we would actually work together as a freaking society, which would be absolutely fantastic. Because there isn't a whole lot of that going on nowadays. Everybody wants to make life the best it can be for them and screw everybody else. I'm also like, I don't know, I keep talking about like how I work, and I feel like if I talk about how I work as a person, I feel like I'm trying to talk good about myself, but I'm not. I was just about to say, like, I will always, you know, tend to, if it helps others, screw myself over, which isn't really a good thing, you know, because sometimes you gotta look out for the number one in your life, which, no matter what, is always you. Even if, like, oh my gosh, I meant to throw that down. Even if, like, you're a parent or something, deep down, like, actually, I don't know, really, because I'm not a parent, but the only person who truly ever really matters to you is, like, yourself, you know? One time when I was asked, do you think people are basically good or basically bad? I said people are basically selfish. Because, the main reason we help other people is, like a rule of common law. I help you with your problems, so that way you can help me with mine. You know, and if that hadn't started, like, if there's nothing you can offer to me, then generally I won't help you. I'm not talking about me in that situation, I'm talking about hypothetical, philosophical me. You know, like, that's kind of how mankind works. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You can't scratch mine, I'm not gonna scratch yours. You know, people are generally selfish, and that's kind of how civilization builds. You don't want somebody screwing with you, so you help somebody else and stop somebody from screwing with them, so that way in return, yeah, you get it. And so I think whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing is hard to say. People aren't generally evil, like mass murderer by nature, but people aren't generally freaking the best person in the world by nature either. So it's kind of a tough question. Everybody always talks about what would happen in a state of nature, you know? Now I'm getting into freaking John Calvin and, what's his face? Freaking philosophy. I haven't read up on much philosophy lately. Should probably do more of that. Because that stuff interests me. I just find a lot of interesting articles to read most of the time. Usually on cracked.com. How was there a bomb? Okay, must have been from the chest. And also, like, I'll just randomly stumble upon some other crap, like, everybody talks about Plato's allegory of the cave, but that's mostly hipsters who think that they're cool because they have a philosophy major. But there's a lot of neat stuff going on when you think about how humans work, because really, we're freaking interesting. Like, as to how we do what we do, and how we've developed the systems that we have. Like, when you get down to the brass tacks of it, that's kind of crazy. We were just like weird monkeys, and then a couple million years pass, and oh, what's up? We got special operatives with, you know, suppressed automatic weaponry and robots that can kill things for us. That's freaking ridiculous. I feel like I'm high or something right now because I'm just rambling on about random stuff. Just like, for some reason, the jungle air here in the underground, it's just getting to me. I've had people tell me I would probably be the funniest person, like, under the influence, and I'm like, nah, that's not me, though. I'm already crazy enough as it is. I feel like it'd just get too bad, too fast, if I were to get that stuff in me. You know what I mean? Oh god! I thought I was, like, 2 pixels lower. So in case anybody was wondering, no, I don't do drugs. I'm a straight edge kid. I do what I'm told. You know, that's me. I don't really give a crap. I hang out with people, no matter who they are, really. But I don't know. God, this is such a weird episode. I have no clue what to call it. Philosophy with Mr. T. I don't know. Gosh. Now I feel like I don't even know what to say anymore. So what's up? How about them Yankees? Oh gosh. If any of you guys have any opinions or anything, or like know some stuff that I didn't mention here about like why humans are what we are, or like state of nature, or naturally good or naturally bad, then comments, let me know. I'm honestly interested to hear this kind of stuff. In fact, I might just like look up, Google some junk right after this, because honestly I just made myself very curious, like just now. Oh god, caveman, why? This is a pretty weird run as well. Like, I'm having a weird conversation and it's a weird run because I like have so many bombs but such low health, and feels like there's no damsels. Oh gosh, speaking of damsels and speaking of death. Crap. Freaking ridiculous. Oh my god. I don't even. I think I'm just gonna go play Black Ops with some friends now. Screw philosophy at the moment. I just mind screwed myself too much for one day.